Hi guys, so I'm here today to share a little bit of an organization tip. If you're like me, you have kits or you're making kits up, you have lots of product or a project you're working on, and we're always looking for a great way to organize them. Lisa from the Scrap Room, she is on the design team with us over at the Scrap Room, shared her organization of her kits and how she keeps them on her desk where they're accessible. Everything has a place, and I fell in love with it. So I went on a search. So I'm going to show you that idea of what she has and kind of modified because one of the products is discontinued. And then one other way that I had been using and I'm still continue to use, and then another item that I found very similar. So hopefully it will give you some ideas of how to store some of the product that you're working on so that it can be near you on your desk. It can be visible, handy, but yet not all over your room and you're not pulling everything out making a mess. Because if you're like me, I'm just a messy scrapbooker. And it just explodes. So anything that can help keep me contained is awesome. So let me start with what Lisa shared. And it's from Target, and it's this mesh desk organizer. This one is fantastic because it's a little over 12 inches, so your paper fits in it. It has 3 sections. You can see that. And you can see on the bottom here, it's angled, so your back section is up taller. It has these hooks on the back, so you can hang it on the wall if you have a wall space and you want it. But what we store, it's pretty heavy, so you make sure you get, well, actually, I think it comes with like molly boats, but you definitely want to put something heavy. So this is what it is. It's a hanging file sorter made by Design. These are the dimensions. I'll show you the back with the barcode and the number so you can kind of look it up. She was nice enough to send me the link so that I could find it, but within a week I had ran to Target to find one and see what else I could find. So this is fabulous, again, because it's 12 inches. So you can see this is my Scrap Room kit. So they come in these nice little bags with everything all together. And so some of them, if I haven't used them, they're probably still in the bag. If I've started or I'm planning, then I've probably pulled them out. So I have my pattern paper. This is the add-on, and then my cardstock, and then what came in the kit. And then I have another collection here, 12 by 12 sticker sheets. So if you have this, you could put maybe paper kits to the front or the back, and then the sticker sheets, one or the other, so that you have them all together. But these are just all kits that I have from the Scrap Room. So if you like that, it's awesome because it will stand up on the desk. You can keep all of those big items in there. Now what made this amazing was they used to have, and they evidently don't make it anymore, it was a square, shorter container that goes to the front. She has it pushed up there, and it has her like 6 by 12 sticker sheets, bags of embellishments, ephemera pieces, things like that. So all together, she had it pushed back to the back of her desk, and then she had everything in that one little spot. So that was awesome. So since they didn't have the small one like she had, I went looking to see what else I could find. And this is something that Target had that's very similar. This one is actually made out of wood, but it's white, so it looks nice. Let me pull this out so you can see it a little better. So you can see it has a big opening in the back, and then a wide one and a narrow one over here. I believe hers had 3 sections, and this one was split in half, and the back two were open. But just look around what stores you have, and my suggestion is to always take measurements. Either take packages that you know you use for the sizing to see what's going to fit. You can tell this one's smaller, so it's only going to fit these little small embellishments. It's not going to fit bigger ephemera pieces, but that's okay. I have other things I can put in there. But decide what it is you want. Take them, measure them, do something like that, and take it to the store with you, and then just think of that. I think the big thing is having this where it's at an angle, where it's tiered, and things are higher in the back, and then making sure that it's over 12 inches, because if you store it in the packaging, you're going to need that little bit of space, and you don't want to be bending up your papers. So these sit together. She had them in the back of her desk, and that's how I have mine, and that's just pushed back to the back of the desk. Has all of my kits ready in hand. This back piece, if you have a lot of paper, this will store the 12 by 12 sticker sheets. Will also store the 6 by 12. And then once I've cut into the collection, I have some scraps, but I'm not afraid to mix them and use them with other collections. So I have just put my scraps here as well in this back piece. And then if you have kits, like the scrap room, they put all the different collections in little baggies for us. So I just have all those down in there. And one thing that I do, and I'm sure a lot of others do, I love my little dishes. So I have little flat dishes, little bowls, things like that. So since this is at the back of my desk, when I do pull out a certain collection that I'm working with, I'll take these and pull them out and pour them out in my bowl or my dish or something. So I can see more of them. They're handy. I do not like digging in Ziploc baggies. They're okay for storage, but I really try to avoid Ziploc baggies. So that's great. And then I also had like a smaller piece of scrap. I just stuck it up here. I have some mist that I just purchased that I want to try. So I have it there. You could put washi down in there. So that's one way to store some of your kits or collections. This is also great. Remember, if you're making your own kits or you have a project going. So that's the next thing I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to show you something else I found that's very similar to that style. So this is what I've done for a long time. If I'm working on a particular kit, something like that, I just have one of these fridge bins. It's a long, skinny one. So you can see it's top heavy, so it's going to fall over if you have a lot of weight in it that's big. But I have like a small bookshelf that's at the edge of my table. So this just pushes up against it so it's not falling over. I use this for kits sometimes. But this one, since it's smaller, this one's actually a project. So when you're working on like a vacation album, maybe several birthday pages, Christmas pages, something that's a bigger project, this is a great way to store that. So this is for something that's going to be coming up that I'm going to be doing in my month in review. I'm going to try pocket page scrapbooking again. If you've been following, I have a really hard time, but I have found some things that I like, and I think I'm going to make it work. So I have the Scrap Rooms kit. This is May and June's kit. 2 months come together. So I have all of my product in here. I have some embellishments. I have my page protectors. I have some extra product back here. These are coming up. I have notes that I've made for this project. I also have a package of page protectors that I just picked up from Tuesday morning that are odd sizes that I'm going to use to kind of help break this up and make it more interesting. Another thing I do, since this is I'm going to lay this down so it doesn't fall. I have just a page protector, and this is for just any memorabilia. So this is going to be scrapbooking May and June, so anything that's happened then, I just drop it in here. It stays right on my desk. I don't have to go hunting for it when I'm actually scrapbooking. So my daughter ran a 5K. I finally spent my Christmas gift card, my husband's stub from his trip, his four-wheeling trip, just things like that all go in there. It's all together. So it's a project bucket. So think about something like that. You could also, this would be awesome too, because then your smaller embellishments, same thing, all your big stuff in the back, little things in the back, it won't be falling over. If it's a little bit bigger and more stable, that one's a little bit taller. So think about that as well. If you're someone that works a lot of times with just a project or a big monthly kit, like if you're part of the stash busting kit or the counterfeit kit club, they make a big kit each month and they work from it all month long. So that's a great way to just keep it all in one place. So that's one more idea. Now, after I'd gotten that from Target, this last weekend, I went and made a Tuesday morning run, and I found this. So you should be able to find these lots of places, and I shared it in my haul video and told you I'd have a video coming. This is it. So this is another desk organizer, just like the wood one, only this one's like paper, chipboard and paper. and they'll come in different patterns, but you can see this one has 3 divisions, so the back 2 will fit 12 inches. It's just a little bit bigger, maybe a quarter, 12 and a quarter, 3/8, something like that. And then this one I like better because it's 2 big open places. So now all of these embellishment packs, they're all right up here. So this is another idea of when I get new product and I bring it into my scrapbook room, I don't like to file it away right away because then I'll forget that I have it. So I like to keep it out somehow so that it reminds me, and also I can pull it in with product that I'm using, and if it's from my stash or whatever, then I feel like I'm using new products. You know, it makes it exciting and fun to scrapbook. So this is all the paper that I picked up here so that I can remember that I have it. In this middle section I have some thickers and chipboard embellishments, those 6x12 embellishment stickers. Well, there, I already showed you big embellishment packs, so these ephemera pieces that are quite large fit with plenty of space left over. Even have a die. So all of those together. I got a couple of packages of these mist, and I want to make sure that I remember to use them. So I didn't keep all of them out. I just kept some of them out to remind me. These are the ones I really want to use and try the colors. But then that's going to remind me, oh yeah, I have the other colors that I bought too, and I can go and get them. I also picked up some washi, so it's all in here so that I can remember, you know, the new colors of washi that I have, because I got some navy down in there and some darker wood grain. So I have all of that. So that's another idea. So if you have new product coming in and you don't want to file it away, this is a neat, compact way to put it all in so that it can be out on your desk or a shelf to remind you of the new product that you've brought in. So I think all of these ways are awesome and they all have a place in my room. So I'm using all 3 right now. So I hope that sparks some ideas for you. I would love to hear if you use any of these or tweaks maybe that you've made to a similar system, how you're organizing, how you keep up with kits that you're using for the month, new products coming into your room, kits that you're making. You know, give me your tips and your best tips. Share with everybody else. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I would love to have you subscribe if you're not already subscribed, or give me a thumbs up. That helps YouTube kind of know people are watching and are interested, and help it bounce back up so that other people can see the video, and I really appreciate that. Love your comments. I try to always go back and reply. So thank you so much for being such awesome subscribers and viewers. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to hear your ideas about organizing kits or new products coming in. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.